northern Manitoba. I am from a pastoral nation, the Paul Manitoba, northern Manitoba. I am a Kukum of the North. I was given that name because I walked from the Paul, Cranberry Portage to Winnipeg for Kukum's rights. I didn't know what I was doing back then, in 2006. All I know is I was fighting the courts for my grandchildren, and for that whole year they told me that I wasn't allowed in the courtroom, that I couldn't tell my grandchildren stories, and they made me cry every time I left the courtroom for a whole year. So at the end of the year, I said to them, wait to see what I can do. I'm a person. That's when I started walking. Well, actually, when I was 10 years old, I started walking. Because I walked from Cranberry Portage to Fimflon, and that's an hour's drive. So you think about an hour's drive, that's easy peasy. But when you're walking as a little kid, it's not easy peasy. So it was the grandmothers and the ancestors that took me on that journey back then. And they're still taking me on the journey at my age. And it's okay, because I'm strong, I'm able to do it. And I'm so grateful that I was chosen, because I'm not here for Marlene, I'm here for all of you. Everyone I meet on my journey, it is for them, all right? Because we are in this together, and we got to watch out for our youth, our little ones. The great-grandmothers were here on a journey, and it's a magnificent journey. We're still healing and cleaning up our wounds, but that's okay, because now we're getting stronger. And the stronger that we get, the more movement is that is coming. The grandmothers, they speak to me. Ancestors, they speak with me. They write with me. And I know this is not, all made up. I thought it was in the beginning, but it's not. It's reality. They tell me that the women need to stand up, speak up, be strong, because there's such a big movement, such a big energy shift that's coming from the womb of Mother Earth. And that is the truth. So don't be afraid, because you know what? When we start shedding, our physical body will be in pain. Our physical body will start peeling off even our skin. When I'm walking from northern Manitoba to this way, I lost a toenail just like that. And I say, thank you. Thank you so much for showing me that I am letting go, that I am healing at the best. Because when I'm walking, Mother Earth takes care of me in every way. And all the supports that she gives me, through the trees, the animals, the stone people, because she guides me. She guides me to the plants, rub the plants, snip them, rubs the plants, put them on my shoulders, on my legs, anywhere in my body. It's all about energy. And she takes care of me on this journey. I'm all alone in this journey. Physically, I have no walkers with me. Physically, I don't have a driver. They're all in the spirit world. So what my granddaughters have done for this Indigenous Grandparents' Rights Walk and Ancestor Walk is that they've been calling people, putting it out on Facebook, on Instagram. Walk in your community. Walk, ride, bike, do whatever you can, and donate the kilometers to this walk so I can move forward. It's not safe for me to be out on that highway by myself. And so the grandmothers and the ancestors say, be so humble. Because I didn't want to do this in the first place, to accept these kilometers, because I thought it was cheating. I'm not a cheater, and it was a very difficult time for me to accept. But then they said, think about this. In the spirit of the walk, you are still walking. And in the spirit of the walk, all the nations will walk with you. So accept it. And so I am accepting it. Every little town I go into, the grandmothers and the ancestors say, take your sima, take your tobacco, and spread it around. Love. We're in this together. Doesn't matter what color, what nation you are, we're in it together. Because we need to stand tall and be good, because it's our youth here that are hurting. My daughter left this world 2 years ago, addictions, and left me with 4 grandchildren. And so my grandchildren right now are 15 to 25 years old, and they're in a good place because they're with me. We went into therapy because that was the best thing. Even though I'm a mental health therapist, that's what I do. And even though I'm a healer, I still needed healing myself. And I'm so grateful. So my grandchildren are becoming stronger. My backbone is like this because I am the backbone of my family. I am the backbone of my community. I am the backbone of my nation. And as all of you sit here, that's what you are. Don't ever forget that. It doesn't matter. You know, the society wants to put all of this stuff on us women. We've done, you've been hurt, we've been spit on, we've been abused, even so many different awful things. But in all of that, we come together. We heal. And look at this. Look at the circle. All your beautiful women. Look at the great-great-grandmother that sits here at 81 years old to drive in by herself. Now that's what I call courage. We have courage in the circle. We have so many brave women in here, and we know how to do it, right? We know how to do it. And somebody will come in just like that and say, no, you can't do it. And I have that so many times with me. I'm a speaker, I'm a mover, I'm a changer, just like these beautiful women here. And they say they're not well liked in some places. I go against the doctors, the psychiatrists, because they want to feed our children the drugs. I stand tall and say, no, not in this community, not when I'm here. Because there's other ways to heal our children. And I find those other ways, because I know, because the ancestors and the grandmothers will bring me the solutions, because I listen now. I don't make it up, I listen, and I'm not schizophrenic either. So when I hear the voices, or feel those sensations in my body, I know they're real, because that means I have to do something. I'm so grateful that I met Grandma Isabel, Pukam Isabel, and Pukam Marlene, because this is giving me a new direction. And it's just amazing on how this goes. And I know somewhere along the line I had a dream about this and sitting in the circle of beautiful women. And the power and the energy in it is so, so strong. And as we walk and whatever we do, we got this energy of the circle because now it's imprinted here. And I love that, isn't it? Because you can just close your eyes and you can see and feel the circle. So in the circle, as I walk along, all this energy that I bring and all the healing that I give through love, through all this love, prosperity, abundance of prosperity, and so much light and joy and peace, and I know that it's real. I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful that, I listen, that it doesn't matter if I get to Ottawa or not, in one way or another I will. And I know that every one of you will walk in your minds in some way and send the love to the walk, to the spirit of the walk. I know I have a lot to say, but we only have 15 minutes. I'm going to be here for the next 2 days. I still have a lot to share. And I want to honor each one of you, your journey. Don't give up. Because so many times we say we want to give up. And I've had so many of our youth to say, give up. And they don't. As long as I have, they're with me, I say, I have you back. I'll support you in any way. Phone me, text me, whatever it takes. And not one of them will abuse my texting. And I love that. because they're in a good space. Because that's what I allow for them, to be in a good, safe space. I'm a great grandmother, and I want to make sure that all this historical trauma that we've encountered as Indigenous people will be cut. Because as I'm walking, I have that big gigantor scissors cutting the cords of residential schools. Because we do not need to carry that trauma inside of us. And that's in honor of my mom, my kokum, my mushum, and all of them behind me. And the grandmothers say, 2023 adds to number 7. 7 generations behind me, 7 generations before me. Boy, am I ever, woo! I gotta be cool, I gotta be strong, right? That's the way it will be. And all of you that sit here will be a witness to it, because you're in it with me. We're in it together. Kananaskimitin, I am so grateful to be given this time to be with you and to mingle and jingle, and I'm grateful to be here. I love you all. Such peace, such joy, and such love for each one of you. Bye. Thank you.